Welcome to episode 9 of Guild Ball Gotchas, where we take a look at the most powerful plays and combinations in Guild Ball and teach you how to play around them. Before we get into the episode, I want to point you to my Patreon, where you can support the channel and get cool rewards like extra videos and custom status effects tokens. This time, we are looking at all things countercharge. This includes Rush Keeper, Fork Off, Go Ape, and any other ability that grants countercharge. Countercharge reads, once per turn, when an enemy model ends an advance within 6 inches of this model may immediately declare a charge targeting the model without spending influence. This can be used to protect key models or disrupt goal runs. When triggered, players will use their countercharge model to prevent you from spending any of your model's remaining influence, either by pushing your model out of melee or by knocking it down when you can't clear conditions. This can be an enormous gotcha for new and old players, since it interrupts the normal flow of the game. But fortunately, there are a few ways to play around countercharge, and presented here are the 7 basic ways to play around countercharge. Countercharge keys off the word advance, so only jogs, sprints, and charges trigger it. So if we use a dodge or place, we can enter the 6-inch bubble of countercharge without triggering it. Every countercharge in the game, except for bricks, is conditional. It needs either another model, a harvest marker, or the goal token. This means that if we have some way to remove these things, we can disable countercharge. Sprinting over harvest markers, or using an ability to move the countercharge model away from the goal can accomplish this. Countercharge's other limitation is that it follows the normal rules for charging. Anytime a normal charge does not work, countercharge does not work. A charge cannot be declared if the model that wants to charge is engaged by another model. So simply making sure you are engaging the countercharge model will prevent countercharge from triggering. Charges are limited in another way that is relevant to countercharges. A model cannot declare a charge against a model that it is engaging. So if the countercharge model has 2-inch melee, and you only have 1-inch melee, you can end your move within 2 inches of the countercharge model, and he will not be able to countercharge. In order to declare a charge, you need line of sight. So if you are able to end your advance in a place where the countercharge model does not have line of sight, then they will not be able to countercharge. All charges must be in a straight line. This holds true for countercharge. So if you position in such a way that the countercharging model cannot get to your model on a straight line, you are protected from the countercharge. The final way to play around countercharge involves taking the countercharge, but understanding the countercharging model's playbook. The best example of this is Tater's countercharge. The only results that Tater has that can invalidate a model's activation are a push on 3 and a knockdown on 3. So if you play in such a way that suffering either of these results does not end your activation, you will be fine. In our example, Shark gets to within 1 inch of Grange and gets countercharged by Tater. Tater can only knock down or push Shark 1 inch, meaning that he will be able to hit Grange regardless of which option Tater chooses. These 7 counterplays to countercharge do not cover every permutation, but they should give you the basic toolset required to play against a well-set-up countercharge. I hope you have found this episode helpful. If you did, you can help me over on Patreon, where donations as little as $1 help this channel grow. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to know the moment I upload a new video, hit the bell. Hit that like button, it helps other Guild Ball players find this video. In the comments down below, let me know if I missed any important points on playing around countercharge, and let me know what gotcha you'd like me to cover next. My name is Vincent Curkov, and this has been Guild Ball Gotchas.